Welcome to Roll for Chaos and Session 0 of the Trial. This is the first Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I have Dungeon Mastered for, and I am beyond excited. You may notice I am no longer half faceless, and that is because I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, thanks to you guys. If you're as excited for this campaign as I am, don't forget to subscribe and also leave a like. As a part of Roll for Chaos, I will also be posting a few behind-the-scenes things when it comes to Dungeons & Dragons. For example, if you'd like a brief intro for all of the characters a part of this campaign, I will be posting that video very soon if I haven't already. I will also be doing a very short video on the general premise of D&D for anyone who's not too sure how it works. So to enjoy this campaign and this podcast, you don't even have to understand, it's all just for fun. The idea for this podcast was very much inspired by another Dungeons & Dragons podcast, Just Roll With It. If the layout or anything seems a bit similar, that's probably why. I think that's about everything, so keep watching for Session 0 of the Trial. So, let's get started. I'm gonna start more specific to Sprig. Open your eyes to a large open tavern filled with bright lanterns and wooden tables. As you gingerly lift your head, you start to recall the events of last night. You remember that you became madly drunk and you can feel the hangover starting to kick in the form of a blinding headache. As you look around, you see a humanoid, though replacing his head is that of a fish. "Good morning, young warriors," he exclaims, as you see him drying glasses from a tall pile you can only assume was from the night before. As you look around, you see how many other people? 2 other people surrounding you, who you barely recognize from last night as you were partying. They also slowly start to wake up seeing the same scene. So, Sprig, Bob, Valahammer, and Casper.
Vil for short.
What?
You can just say Vil for short.
Okay, so
Vil.
Sprig, Bob, Vil, and Casper.
Bob will be changed eventually.
Okay, it'll be Bob for now.
Casper just kind of lays on the floor, Casper is just sprawled face down on the floor.
Valid.
They just go, I feel like shit.
Lewis, am I in my human-sized form or my tiny form?
Yes, you are in your human-sized form, as I would consider that to be the default after waking up.
Okay, I change it to my tiny form and I go and sit on a lamp that's... Is there a lamp, above us? Like a light?
Yeah, you do notice that since it is, older, it's fire, so your butt starts to get a little bit warm when sitting on the lampshade, but yeah, you can do that.
Crispy around
Don't make me make you roll Constitution.
I hop off and I go sit on the bar counter.
"Hello, tiny one," says the barkeep. I haven't decided on a voice yet, so it's gonna change a bit.
Hello. Where the hell are we?
Oh, well, mighty young one, you're in Blimvoop Village, of course. Do you not remember last night?
Sorry, go ahead.
My character lifts their head and looks over at the barkeep just blearily, like, do we look like we remember anything? And then puts their head back down.
Ha ha, little funny one you have there. You weren't quite like that last night. This man, who later introduces himself as Flibberfin Gulburn, is an older-looking humanoid, as I described before, though his age is hard to determine because he is literally half fish. And then he goes on to tell you this. Well, last night, the king decided to have a huge celebration as you agreed to fight the goblins out of the castle that have intruded. Do you not remember anything? Blimey, you're drunk. Or, well, hungover.
Well, I feel like I maybe, when you come through a portal and you feel a little bit iffy? I don't recall any of that. Is there such thing as portal sickness?
Well, I ain't heard of it, dear, but I might have something in the back to help you with these hangovers. And, old fishman starts to, walk into the back of the tavern, and you guys can discuss and sort of, maybe, introduce your characters a bit more and kind of what they look like.
I'm imagining the tavern music, the like screen from that. That's what I'm imagining.
Let me just pull that up.
That's kind of the vibe. It's small, sort of cozy tavern. You can tell that it is quite old as well. The wood is sort of worn away in places where slam their big jugs of beer and other alcoholic beverages back onto the tavern.
Is there anyone? Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's everything.
Is there anyone other than us in the bar? Or is it just?
No. Other than you and the fishman who just left, you guys are all left.
Okay.
Are there any item things lying around?
You can,
wait.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I would need to roll. Okay.
Okay, you can roll perception if you.
Still feeling a bit off. I fall slightly off the bar when attempting to fly away, and end up falling on. Who should I fall on?
Me.
I'm gonna fall on the person closest to me.
Okay, that would probably be
Which is?
Bob, I think.
Bob's not gonna be Bob soon.
Hello there. I'm Sprig. Hi. This is a bit awkward. Can you just give me a little bit of a boost? It seems my wings don't work with a little bit of a hangover. Or don't work fully.
Bree, would you like to very quickly describe sort of what Sprague flies into here, or falls on top of? Visual description.
Describe me?
Yeah.
Alright. Just like a blue blur for now. I don't even know. But, all I'm gonna say is that I just kind of look at her with confusion. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of nod and go along with it for now.
Are you describing yourself? Sorry.
In a way, yes.
Okay. This man, Mr. Flibberfin, as he is introduced himself as, sort of comes back from behind this sort of, it almost looks like a secret door, but it's not because it's very obviously there.
Oh.
There goes Sab. Okay.
She had to go, so.
Yeah.
So he comes back around the counter with, how many are there of you? 4 giant, glasses filled with this kind of murky looking liquid. It's as if you mixed milk, water, and just a tiny bit of grass. It's sort of that vibe, and he places them down on the bar with a huge clunk. He says, "Well, warriors, I've got you some hangover fixer-uppers if you'd like."
Sorry, go ahead, Moon.
My character gets up and like picks up one of the cups and just kind of examines it for a minute, sniffs at it, basically tries to figure out like, is this poison? Like, are we gonna fucking die if we drink this?
You can go ahead and roll a history check if you'd like, or either history or
How do I?
Investigation.
Yeah, history or investigation.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Oh, that's how you do it. I rolled a 10.
Alrighty. So, haven't seen this liquid before, you don't really know exactly what it is, but based on some past encounters you've had, it definitely does not seem to be... It doesn't have that strong stench that poison tends to carry with it.
Alright, and I'll take a sip.
Right? As you take this cautious sip of this curious-looking liquid, it tastes almost lemony, but nothing that you've quite tasted before, and as you start to drink more and more of it, you start to feel your headache go away, and as your hangover slowly dissipates.
It's convenient.
Seeing the success, I attempt once again to fly. I fly up to the drink, still in my tiny form. Try to land on the edge, but
Roll
make
a dexterity
a little
check.
bit. Roll dexterity.
I want to see if you fail this miserably or like.
How do I roll dexterity? Oh, I rolled it. I got
How tiny is your tiny form?
Did you get it?
In an with a nap.
Do I fall into the drink?
So, quite still feeling the effects of this hangover, you flutter over, not so gracefully, to the drink, and in an attempt to land on the side, you just fall right in it immediately and get covered in this thicker than you'd expect liquid that you have been observing.
Lemony.
I assume you drink it as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I stand up?
Casper,
Oh, yeah.
Casper sees this and tries not to laugh.
Can I kind of get up, stumbling around, not really sure what's going on. And can I go over to that drink and not realize that Sprig is in it?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you... I don't know even how... Do you drink the drink that Sprig is in?
We try to.
Hey, no!
Get the glass and just throw it just throw it on the wall.
With Sprig still in it?
Mid-air. Wait, Lewis, can I try to jump out of it mid-air and transform back into my human-sized form?
Roll a dexterity check.
A dexterity.
Is there?
I got a 17.
Yeah, you're able to make it out of the glass before it hits the wall.
That's how I do it. Okay.
Yeah, you safely drag yourself out of the glass right before it hits the wall, and you don't end up taking it from being.
And I transform into my human-sized form, and I just stare. I just stare with my hands at my hips.
So I want to do something, but I really don't know how to do how to work the program. How do I?
Grace, you can just kind of explain what you want to do, and I'll kind of help.
Oh, okay. So you'll be the one. Oh, okay.
I can roll
okay.
it for you if you want me to. Yeah.
So, do I have to explain anything about it backstory? So this one for like reasoning for it, or
Not necessarily. What are you doing?
well, it's involving the personality traits of my character, but it'll make no sense if you don't know them.
That's fine. You can just kind of go ahead and do what you're gonna.
Okay. So I go up to the glass. I look in it.
One of the one that went against the wall, or one of the ones that's still on the.
And just walk away, and speak to the bartender and ask him if he's trying to poison us.
Look, you go and ask Mr. Flipperfin?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, well, right there, young laddie. No worries. I am not trying to poison you. This is just my, family secret. The hangover fixer-upper.
Sounds really sus, but alright.
I mean, he's half fish, like.
Yeah.
I
True.
feel all better.
Yeah,
Sorry, you go.
I'm feeling alright. They kind of gesture at themselves and look down. I mean, still alive, so unless you're allergic to this, you should be fine.
Come on there, laddie. Mr. Flipperfin grabs one of the drinks from bar and picks it up and just shoves it in your face. Not down your throat or anything, but just right up in your face.
In your face. Yeah.
Who?
Mr. Flipperfin, the bar person.
No, who does Florfin shove it to?
Oh,
You.
to you, yeah.
Oh, me. Sorry. Oh. Sir Flubber, are you, pulls out dictionary, forcing me to have this? I believe in my freedom. I will not be forced to have this drink.
Fucking Florida Oh, I'd never do such a thing, friend. I'm just simply trying to help you, that's all.
Oh, can I ask for another drink?
Let's get drunk again! Yeah!
Yeah.
Sure? I don't know.
Have you drank the stuff that clears your hangover?
Nope.
Wait, did you not drink the
Best
drink
fix for
that
a
I was-
hangover is more booze. That's what we all know.
Well, can't be hungover if you're still drunk. Well, actually.
What Grandfather
probably
Wonka did, it's what I'll do too.
So, you, you ask, Mr. Flubberfin for more alcohol, and he gives it to you? I don't know, bro. You have another beer in your hand now. And it's like a giant glass, like the same size as the Hangover Cure ones. Like, this is probably about like 3 liters of beer, I'd say. Like, it's a lot.
Can I try to hit it out of their hands?
And you're in your human form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. What?
Well, it depends. You have a name for your character other than Bob yet?
We're gonna. Okay, here's the full name. I fixed it.
Oh god.
Okay,
I'll
fixed
reload
it all. All right. My person's very rich. We come from a long line of very, very rich people. Okay, we're talking like generations. So we have Lilith Adeline Evelyn Wonka, the great granddaughter of Willy Wonka.
Okay, Lilith.
I remember nothing.
Cannon! Okay.
I remember nothing about anything. My memory is completely tarnished. However, in my pockets, all I have are just stashes and stashes of Wonka chocolate bars. That is my only piece of identity.
Okay. Okay. So, do you Lilith, you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna not be able to say that ever again. Do you try and resist having this mug be slapped out of your hands?
I'm just kind of too delirious to do anything about it.
Okay, so then, Rick, you can roll an uncontested strength check or sleight of hand, whichever.
Or sleight of hand.
Actually,
I'll do sleight of hands.
You can do sleight of hand with advantage because bro is hungover as fuck.
How do I do it with advantage?
Roll it twice and take the higher number.
I got 17. And
2. Okay.
2.
So yeah, with
Well,
17, you are able to smack that beer right out of Lilith's hands. It just flies against the same wall that the mug you were in previously flew against. And now there's just a pile of glass and
I
liquid on
fly to
floor.
the ground. I fly to the ground, diving after it.
Do we
Can
have
I
to do a dexterity thing for this?
Can I look down at bad water thing. Bad. No more drinks. Bad.
I am making a mess of my tavern! Fucking people!
Casper just
you better clean that up, or else I'll
Wasn't my fault.
I'll take
It wasn't my
a
fault.
beating out of you.
Casper just
Also,
bursts out laughing.
my guy just stays quiet.
He just
stares, judging.
Can
Oh,
I use?
also-
Yeah.
Sorry, wait. For my character, I misuse long words a lot.
Oh.
So that's also why I have a dictionary on me.
Ah, okay.
But I'm gonna say wrong words. Just if you need to know what I was kind of asking in general, let me know. But
All right.
anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
sounds
that's more just for Lewis. But
good. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Can I use my water powers to just completely clean up everything and pour myself my own glass?
Like, wait. Water powers? Clarify.
I don't know if I have water powers. I'm a water something.
No,
something.
you don't have water powers. So
Oh, this
probably
is sad.
You have shape water.
I don't have any powers
You
just
have
yet.
shape water.
I do.
It's a cantrip. So. I'm gonna say you probably can't shape water because this beer is incredibly alcoholic. Like, it's
It's like 95%.
yeah. There's no water in this. It is all pure alcohol. So you can't shape it.
I
You-
can't shapeshift beer.
No, you may try, but it won't succeed.
Can I try? And if I roll like a 20,
That's not how it works. You can't change alcohol to water with a
Fine.
natural 20. I'm sorry.
fine.
So, Mr. Flippity Flop Flop, you wanted us to precipitate in doing some work for you?
Well, you better clean up this mess at least. I've got no one else here in the village who's gonna help me. They're all gone, scared of the fucking goblins.
Can I use my minor illusion to make it just seem like we've cleaned it up?
Do you want to describe sort of what your magic looks like for us all?
So I have vines, like vine tattoos on my arms from making my deal with my patron because I'm a warlock. So using my minor illusion, I just like a soft green light kind of goes over, and then it looks like it's perfectly clean. Unless you go over there, but it looks perfectly clean, and he doesn't need to know what I did.
Is there like a perception check or anything that has to be made to like see if it's actually like an illusion?
My spell save DC is 13, and it would probably be
Okay, well, I'm gonna say he probably doesn't even like this that you like cast anything.
I will make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check? Okay.
Continue the story.
What?
Let's just get out of this bar.
Okay. Mr. Flipperfin, now wait, an intelligence check you said?
Yeah, it has to beat 13.
Okay, that was a 12, so Mr. Flipperfin sees this where the glasses once were magically all better, and he's like, ah yes, thank you, young ones. Well, can I interest you in staying the night? You told the king last night that you'd help the goblins tomorrow.
My character interjects, like, hold on. Goblins? Care to explain that any further? Because clearly we have no memory of last night, so you're gonna need to do some explaining.
I did not heard me earlier. That was weird to say that. Very weird. Like I said, goblins took over the castle here in, what the fuck would I call it? Here in Blimvoop. Everybody's left the next village over, just to the east. It's just me here in the king, of course. Keeping up the buildings that are still here, but yeah, goblins took over, and last night you promised the king that you would, help get them out. That's why you had a nice celebration and are hungover today.
We were successful?
Sir.
Yes, we won.
Can I have an alchemy kit? I want an alchemy kit. I heard about this stuff in the Feylands, and I really want an alchemy kit. Sir.
I've never heard of no alchemy kit here. The closest thing I can think of is a blacksmith across the way.
We're in a bar.
Why do you think a fish man is gonna have an alchemy kit in a tavern?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, he's a fish.
People leave things behind all the time.
Well, there is no alchemy kit here. I'm sorry.
I pull
Damn
one of
it.
the Wonka bars and hand it to Brig and say, it'll be okay.
I wanted an alchemy kit.
Mr. Flipperfin sees I'm handing out. Oh, you've got some chocolate there. Mind if I have a piece?
Oh yeah, totally.
Delicious.
Okay.
Well, if you'd like, clearly you don't remember a fucking thing, so I can show you around the town if you'd like.
Yes, please.
I nod.
I'm gonna
Alrighty.
follow from behind.
Okay, so all of you go along.
Wait, can I turn into my tiny form and ride on someone's shoulder?
Ride on. If you get a little bit slimy, you can ride on the fish.
No, I ride on. I'm gonna go to Ville's shoulder because I don't want to go on the weird water person, and Casper looks a bit too scary.
You can go surfing.
So my Vil shakes the fairy off because I don't know what this fairy's doing to me.
I fly back and land on his head and hold onto his hair like Remy the rat from Ratatouille.
Out of character, I have to go grab my dinner, so my character just kind of like walks off a bit to go do something. I don't fucking know. They'll come back when I come back.
Okay,
Cool,
sounds
okay.
good.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna continue. It's kind of looking like when you try to swat a mosquito. Yeah, that's what the...
So you're trying to get Sprig off?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys can roll strength and I guess you guys can roll contested strength. So if both of you roll a strength check, the higher one is attempt.
How do I roll? Oh, there we go. I think that's it.
Wait, why did you roll?
Oh, I accidentally did the wrong. I did the wrong thing. One sec.
You'll take the 8. It was the first one. Why are you rolling again, bro?
Wait, what?
Because the first one was a dexter. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 17 against.
Oh.
Wait, do you want me to roll for you or?
I don't know how to get to the where we need to roll.
If you go to your character sheet online, you
okay.
go to the saving throws thing and just click that.
Saving throws, and then so it'd be strength?
Yeah.
What have I come back to?
12.
12? Okay, and wait, which roll are you taking? Because they're...
Wait, there is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do 2 more now. 1.
Why 2 more? Just one more, just one more.
Oh. Wait,
Oh,
I did.
Okay. 2 against 12. So, Bill is
What have I
able
come
to,
back to?
bonk you off of...
They're just rolling for.
I do
doing-
a somersault in the air and grumpily go over and land on Casper's head.
Hello.
Hi.
As you guys are following behind, and notice this scar down his back, as well as somehow he has managed to get an earring on his on one of his gills.
What?
Although it was difficult to tell his age in the tavern light, you can see that he is definitely older. He's definitely not young. It's clear he's been here for a while, as he not accurately, but easily sort of traverses the streets of this town. And let's not accidentally. But it says link on this piece of paper. This is sort of the map we're going with here.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
The tavern is, guys, we're stalls up here. Ironically, there's a fish factory right here. Right by the
Oh, no.
shoreline.
Oh no.
I only realized how ironic that was
Nobody's
until the other day, and I'm like, oh shit. Then there is a library, another tavern, an inn, and the blacksmith. So, as he's sort of showing you around, it's obvious that this town has in fact been abandoned, as he mentioned. It's unclear for how long, but basically all the doors are closed, windows are boarded up. But Mr. Filberfin sort of starts just kind of... He kind of just keeps talking on and on about how lively this place usually is before the goblins got there, and how devastated the king is. Is there any more? Sorry, go ahead.
So, Mr. Flubberfin, is there much to do around here? Maybe some fishing or anything?
Is there anybody to talk to?
Fishing, you say? Well, that's not really my strong suit. I mean, maybe once you save the castle and everybody comes back, you can talk to some of the fishermen. They're not really my friends, though. I don't really talk to them that much. What is my accent? I can't stick to
It
one.
keeps changing.
Scottish.
It's
That was
so
German
on the
most
accent?
recently.
Yeah, it was a bit German and a bit British. It was so weird. Sorry, what?
Where is the king person, man?
He's
Sorry.
staying in the inn across the way.
Is your inn not good enough?
Sorry, what?
Is your inn not good enough, sir?
I specialize in just the tavern work. The inn, it's been hard to keep up with everybody gone, but hopefully it'll open back up again later.
Okay.
You can see sort of, in his face that he's quite troubled by the fact that, everyone has been away for, so long, and that he's
Can I
worried
steal
for
his
the,
earring?
I guess you could call it economy of this.
Can I steal his earring?
What?
Earring?
His earring?
He has an earring on his gill. Can I take it? Can I take it?
Full sleight of hand.
How do I do that? It says 17.
Okay, so you as you're walking behind Mr. Flibberfin and he's sort of telling you essentially his life story where it started in this town, he doesn't notice as you reach your hand up to his gill because he is quite. Wait, how tall are you?
I'm like normal height.
Like
Like
5'6"
human
ish,
height.
like average height. Okay.
Sure.
So you reach up because he is quite tall because this fish head it's pretty chonky. He'd probably be about 6'3" in total. And you reach up to his gill and slip the earring off, and you realize it is in fact a clip-on earring to his gill, and it just kind of slips right off as you take his fucking earring off his gill.
Oh God.
And he doesn't notice yet.
Brilliant.
What's out of character? What's the fishman's name?
Flibberfin Ghoulburn.
Flibberfin. Okay. So my character asks, Mr. Flibberfin, why are you still here if everyone else fled? What made you stay?
Well, you see, funny you ask that actually. I wasn't here alone in the beginning. Before everybody left, and only one goblin was here, the Goblin King, everybody decided to, try and fight it out, and my daughter, she decided to try and fight, but, unfortunately, that didn't go so well, and it only felt right to stay here.
Oh.
Can I ask him if there's ever been a Wonka in his town?
God.
You can see as his sort of expression turns a little bit, solemn after, Casper, right? Casper, asks and kind of, like, starts to, like, look at the ground. And then fucking Lilith is just like, yo, is there a Wonka here? No, I've never heard of any Wonka. What? Is that what that chocolate was?
Yes, the search continues. It is all that's left of my memory.
Sprague looks confused as to why the weird fishman is sad and says, hey, do you want me to play my bagpipes to cheer you up?
Yes.
Oh, young one, that's not necessarily, but I appreciate the offer.
Are you sure?
Maybe next time. Maybe once all the goblins are out of the castle. Little celebration would be due.
Okay.
Could you tell us a bit about the goblins?
I've only
how
seen...
their people are?
Well, if you guys can roll a perception.
All of us?
Anyone
Sure,
who's, like,
we're all
really
good.
looking to try to see the goblin.
I have +3 perception.
I got a
Okay.
20. Not a nat 20, but I
Okay.
got 20.
A dirty 20. So you're kind of just standing, like, in this area. You roll a natural 20. Or not one.
I know I rolled a 1.
Okay, so, bro,
I
good
looked
job.
directly into the sun.
So, yeah, Yuvil, as you kind of start to look around, you look up and you see directly into the sun. Roll a Constitution saving throw real fast for me.
21.
Okay, so your vision only kind of, like, blacks out for a second, but the moment you look away, everything is back to normal. Maybe just, like, a spot of just black in your vision that slowly goes away as you start to blink more. But Sprig, as you look around, you see the castle, and you see these large, ornate windows and doors, and through one of the windows, you can see just sort of a hunched over, short figure with these, like, long ears and pretty, like, nasty posture, just sort of, like, hunching by and sort of waddling almost past one of these windows back into it.
Can I roll perception as well?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, where's the page? I can't find it, give me a second.
Bob, did you roll perception? Or Lilith, sorry.
Aha! I found it.
7.
7, 17. Okay, so 7, basically, you're looking around, and you do notice the beautiful doors, but nothing really past that. And then, Casper, you two, see the goblin walking
I got it.
past.
Wait, how do you know what I got?
As it tells me.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
And Sprig, I forgot to mention, as well as seeing these things, you see that, door to the tavern, which was pointed out to you as to where the king is staying. The door is just slightly ajar, and windows open. Sprig is gonna...
Sorry,
I
I
missed your
just-
camera!
It's slowly
Can
running
we-
away.
It's having a moment.
Wait.
There we go.
Is there
I'm sorry, I
anything that-
didn't hear any of that. My dad was downstairs talking to
Okay.
me.
Yeah, as well as seeing, like, did you hear about, like, the goblin walking past the window and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as well as that, you also notice that in the tavern that was the inn that was pointed out to you, in which the king or mayor, king, right? Is that what I said? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the king was staying, that the windows are open and the door is just slightly ajar.
There were
That
goblins
way.
inside, right?
Sorry, what?
There were goblins inside, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to
Well,
remember. if you mentioned
you wouldn't know that, but yeah,
Sorry, I thought you mentioned it. I thought you mentioned something.
Wait,
about
there's goblins in the inn? I thought there were goblins
not
in the
in the inn,
No.
in the castle. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, your character Connor wouldn't know that because you looked directly into the fucking sun.
Oh.
I start to like jump up and down on Casper's head. There, that's where we're meant to go, and then I take off flying towards the inn.
The inn? Okay.
Yeah.
Casper watches after Sprig flying, like, with that very specific look of, like, awe and wonder that you would get if, like, a butterfly landed on your finger and then flew away. You know that look?
Yeah.
They've got, like, that, like, eyes wide, slightly open mouth, just watching them fly. They've never met a fairy before, so
That is amazing.
they're very excited by Sprig.
And Mr. Griffin says, "Mighty, that one's fucking fast, isn't it?" That was fucking British. Jesus Christ. Do you guys follow?
Can I summon a water horse and just follow?
Are you able to do
Run.
that? Do you have a
Vape
spell
of
for
water.
that? Vape of
I don't know. Vape. Not vape.
Vape of
Shape
water.
of water. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means.
I would say you probably couldn't do it with that.
Yeah, no, there is a special spell where you can actually make water horses, but no, with
Okay.
shape water, it's only like a 5-foot, and I guess that could fit, but you can't really interact
Little
with it
baby
in
horse.
that way.
Little baby horse.
Can I make a tricycle?
Can you make a what?
You know what? Fuck you. No, you can't make a tricycle. Fuck off.
I thought you said testicle, and I was really concerned.
Man
Like,
builds a
that's not-
fucking water
I don't-
dick. Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna just sprint after Sprig.
Okay, sounds good.
It
Do you-
disappointedly
chaos.
walk.
after attempting to create a tricycle, a horse, and a water dick, the water kind of just sputters back to where you were sort of getting it from, and I
I
guess you,
disappointedly follow.
yeah. And then
I pull out a great axe and followed.
of course you pull out a fuck. Okay.
I mean, I have an axe, so you know.
Fair,
what
fair.
am I gonna do, not use it.
So you guys walk to the inn, and as you approach the door, Mr. Flipperfin says, "Ah, yes, the king! He's been quite upset recently, trying to get some fresh air, I assume." You guys, like...
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
sure.
enter the inn.
In the inn.
You enter in the inn. Okay, so...
Enter
I
in the
follow
inn.
behind.
In...
I also follow.
Okay, so it, like, the order's kind of going, like, Sprig, Lilith, Casper, and then...
Aren't we?
the fucking
Yeah.
other one. So as you sort of enter into this inn, it's quite large, at least where you start. There's, off to one side, there's sort of this, how do I explain it? This, like, lobby desk, I guess? An old-fashioned lobby desk. And then sort of just against the farthest wall, there's, like, a set of stairs upwards. You could kind of consider this area, I guess, like a little lounge, and there's a couple seats and maybe a bookcase, and in one of the seats is sitting the king. He's quite young looking for, he's a halfling, although it is very obvious he has been incredibly stressed and incredibly sleep deprived. This man has not been able to catch a break, and so he too is also probably a little bit hungover from last night's celebration, but he definitely did not get any sleep afterwards. It's clear he's been sitting in this chair for a while.
I run up to him and turn into a human. Do you have any alchemist supplies?
I want to pickpocket the king.
Oh my god.
Sorry, what do you do,
I want to pickpocket the king. I'm not that bright, and I want things, so...
You want things.
I'm gonna start with Sprig. So Sprig, as you go up to this king, it's like, what do you say exactly?
Hi. For one of the spells I was researching, so it says that you need alchemist supplies. Do you have any, or do you know where I could find any? I really, really want some. Pretty please?
He kind of just like rubs his temple. It's obvious he has a raging headache from this hangover.
Can I roll charisma to see if he...
No. He says, I don't know what you're talking about, little one. Wait, are you a human now?
Yeah, I am.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen no alchemy kit here. Ugh.
I'm still tiny though, like I'm a small human.
Then Mr. Flibberfin sort of like walks up from behind you guys like, King, it's so good to see ya. Here's some, the homebrew, the good old hangover miracle. And he hands it over to the king, and the king chugs it down, like, it's gone in seconds. It's clear it was nice for him to have, like, a little bit of relief from this headache, though it's not unlikely that he still has a tension headache of some kind.
Can I summon him a bottle of beer?
How would you go about doing this, may I ask?
Can I freeze the water? I can give him a frozen glass and just summon the beer. There's lots of water in beer, isn't there?
Alcohol.
No. There is you can summon him a glass with water in it, but you can't summon him beer. Sorry.
We'll get there. We'll get there one day.
Maybe one day, if you like find some sort of, I don't know, Jesus who will turn the water you summon into wine, it's gonna take a minute. And
Jesus, you say? I only know of one god.
No.
And that god is Bob.
Moon, as you attempt to roll sleight of hand.
Hell yeah. Where is it? Oh, I've got +5 on this one.
Okay.
Oh shit. I got 8. I rolled 3. So I got 8.
So as you sort of walk over to this king and reach your hand down, he just turns and slaps your hand out of the way and goes, "What are you doing? How rude of you! I could get you kicked out of here in an instant."
Can I roll to try to like cover up what I was doing? Just bullshit.
Tell me what your bullshitting is first, and then I'll decide.
I kind of struggle over, I saw a spider, and it looked like it was gonna climb onto you, and I was just trying to brush it away, the spiders, poisonous little things.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage.
What's disadvantage?
You roll it twice.
Roll it twice and take the lower number.
Alright, 1, 2.
Okay, so
I got 10.
He doesn't believe you, bro. Like, this man is so fucking fed up. He just glares at you and is like, sure.
I'm just gonna put my hands up in front of me and walk backwards like, okay, alright.
It's very clear to you that he is restraining himself, but it's clear he's also just too tired to really. Sorry, were you gonna do something, Connor?
Am I allowed to, like, possibly try helping?
Helping
get out of
Moon.
just like charisma to help them.
In the future, you
or
probably can do that, but just like next time, like say it before moon rolls or something. Just like
Oh, okay.
like add something.
Or no,
on.
I was. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, just like for the future. But yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
Talk to the king. What do you need us to do?
well, like we talked about yesterday, we agreed you were gonna clear the castle of all the what are they called? Wait, goblins. Goblins. Yep, I remembered.
Did we? I don't remember that.
Yeah, last night before the party. That's why we celebrated.
You know, in the Feylands, they just celebrate all the time. We have so many parties. One time. Oh wait, what was this story again? Where was I going with? Help me, please. I turn back into a small form when I get nervous, so I just randomly turn into poof and be small.
Good job. Good job.
My character says we only celebrate when we overthrow tyrants and topple governments in my lands.
Well, I guess something changed, because certainly didn't do that. But, I guess once you, topple the Goblin Empire, I guess then we'll be even? And he kind of just leans further back into his chair and just sighs. And it's just like, come on, we've already agreed. I told you I was gonna pay you, and you can keep all the loot you find in the castle anyway.
I had alchemist supplies.
You talked about payments, Sir King. So I'm gonna do a charisma roll to get the payment now.
Advance.
What would you roll for that? I guess you could roll persuasion, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say specifically to him?
Basically, to get like payment in advance or just something. Or should I actually speak it right now?
You can actually speak it. That makes it more.
Okay. Sir King, since we're risking our life for all this, could we get some advanced money?
Little incentive.
Oh yes. What the Wonka said. That is.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Can I ask the king if he knows who Willy Wonka is?
You already fucking. Oh wait, no, you haven't yet. Okay.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
Lilith, you can see in the king's eyes he does not know a Wonka.
Okay, so wait. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wait, let me check. Wait. I can't see what you rolled.
I rolled an 18.
Oh god.
It's like, well, I guess that'll be fair. There's a chance you'll die in there anyway. How about half up front?
Hey sir, with our money, can we go and look around and try to buy something? Because I really need some alchemist supplies. Out of character, I need it for my healing spell. I'm the only healer in the group, and the only way I can heal anyone is with alchemist supplies.
I know.
For the damn alchemy kit.
Okay,
I think I can heal people eventually.
So you stop asking, you will be getting one in the castle at some point in time. You will be getting an alchemy kit this session, don't worry.
Okay.
Somebody says, I don't know anywhere you could buy there, but, and you can't really buy anything right now anyway, as there's no one running the shops except for this here fucking Flibberfin. So, Sir Flibberfin, he kind of, like, leans over to you guys and sort of gathers you and is like, the king's... What the fuck was that? The king's... He's not doing too well. Maybe we should leave him alone for now. And he sort of starts, like, usher you guys out.
What about the payment?
Oh, fuck yeah. The king's like...
Pulls out my weapon more.
The king's like, no need to do that, my friend. We've already agreed on half before. And he reaches into this little, satchel that's kind of just beside his chair. He leans down and takes out this little, what looks like a coin pouch. You would recognize it from just past looking around, and sort of existing. You recognize it to be a coin pouch, and he reaches in, and his arm seems to go alarmingly far into this tiny pouch, and he pulls out, what you estimate to be about 500 gold, and he's like, "You'll split this half with a lot of ya, and then I'll have 500 more tomorrow after you, beat the goblins." And he kind of just like...
Can I roll sleight of hand?
To do what?
Do what?
Feel more?
Take the pouch.
You know what? You can roll it, but I can't guarantee it'll do anything.
Okay, let's do this. I like a bit of gambling. Okay,
You're
20.
bad at it.
20.
Oh my god!
A
Nat
natural
20?
20?
No, I'm 19.
Okay,
19
plus
plus
1.
one.
Okay. So, you go to reach down for this pouch, and he puts this pouch back in his satchel, and he kind of turns away and just kind of leans back against his chair and closes his eyes, rubs his forehead, you know, signs of a headache. He's not having a good time. And as he does that, you reach down and you can pick up the satchel, but you realize it is incredibly heavy. It is so heavy, in fact, like, you can't pick it up. It's stuck there. If you'd like, you can roll a strength check.
Okay, yep, time to do that. Okay, I got 17 plus 5, so that's 22.
Oh my god.
No matter how hard you pull on this satchel, I mean this coin pouch, it doesn't seem to budge. And no matter how much you try and lift it up, even though you know you're strong, you are very visibly muscular, and you know you've been training for a long time, this thing just defies gravity. You cannot lift it up.
Can I summon a wave to just carry it out the door?
Where are you getting the water from?
There has to be some.
Mom,
I still have the jug of beer from
No,
the
you
tavern.
don't. I smashed it against the
No,
wall.
you don't.
I prepared it.
No, you didn't. Okay. No, I'm sorry. You cannot summon a wave to carry this.
I don't know what I would roll for this. I would have to look at it. But can I roll to try and like sneak away from the group and go up the stairs? I want to snoop around.
Yeah, you can just kind of leave the group. You don't have to follow. You don't.
I follow Casper.
If you like specifically don't want them to see you go upstairs, but like no one's stopping you, so.
You care if I follow you?
I would rather they not see me.
Okay,
Just
so-
because, like, I don't know if, like...
Yeah, so you can roll a stealth check.
Stealth check is here... Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a 7. I thought that was a
14?
1. I got 14.
Yeah, you get up the stairs.
I roll perception to see if I can follow them.
Yeah, you can roll. If you see Casper leaving the group.
I just hit my knee on my desk.
Oh no.
So what do I have to beat again?
Okay, so yeah, you don't see Casper going up the stairs.
Damn it!
Yeah, Casper, I guess, is it okay if we quickly cut away to Casper and just do up there? Okay.
Yeah, is it fine if I like turn off my camera, or should I not? When I just go talk to my mom, just to see for my mom what's like.
Yeah, you can turn off your camera.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty, so Moon.
Be right back.
Alrighty. Moon, you Casper in this case, sort of slowly starts to ascend up these stairs. I don't know. You
Ascend is
slowly
up, descend is
ascend. Yeah, you go up the stairs where you see sort of a long, thin hallway, with doors on either side, a couple lanterns hanging from the ceiling, just kind of giving it this like sort of creepy-ish like golden glow to the hallway. There is one window at like the far end of the hallway, and it's like a small window, so you can't really see that much out of it. But you do see that it is starting to a little bit later in the evening. Or in the day.
I wanna start like trying the doors and seeing if I can get into any of them.
Okay. Yeah, they're all locked. If you try all of them, they're all locked. Yeah.
I need to look at what skills I have. I don't have anything that would be lockpicking, do I?
That'd be sleight of hand.
So
Could I roll like
You have walking tools though.
Oh yeah, do you
just to
have?
see?
I have thieves' tools. Is
Yeah.
that,
That's
would that
lockpicking.
help with?
Mhm.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Can I use that and try to pick the lock of, I don't know, the closest door to me?
Yep, you can roll hand.
And
Can I roll like
Ooh.
insider perception to see if there's like a door, a locked door that has a use for being picked?
Wait, did you go upstairs
No.
as well?
Sure.
No, you have to be able to see Moon go up.
Okay.
So 13 to pick the lock. So wait, which door are you trying to lockpick? There's like 3 on each side of the hallway, or just anyone, like the closest one to the stairs, or
middle door left side.
middle door left side. Okay, so
I don't know. That's just...
Also, I forgot. I'll mention this later. Okay, so you sort of
What about thieves' tools?
So as you you shimmy this lock, and it does take a little while, and you did damage the outside a little bit, so it's
Fine.
obvious that you did pick the lock, but yeah, you are able to open the door, and
Hell yeah.
roll a perception check. I
Alright.
assume you want to look around
Okay.
inside.
No, I unlock the door and just walk away.
Just walk away. My face is so red, I'm burning.
Imagine if I just like unlocked all of the doors and opened them slightly and then just walked away and didn't do anything.
Oh my
And it's
god.
like the worst thief ever. Okay, I'm gonna. Alright, what was I rolling? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
Oh god, I have -1. Hell yeah.
16, okay, that's not too bad. So yeah, see in this room, there is just one single bed, and there's like a couple, furnishings that you would see in a normal bedroom, like a dresser, a desk, and then on the door that you entered, you can also see this very finely engraved room number 2. It's very, very well engraved. It is clear that someone very talented did this. And as you walk in and you look closer at the different furnishings, you can see that they also were carved very, very well. It is obvious that someone had to have worked at this for hours on end to get this, these things. There's also some windows across the room, and you can see on the surfaces of all of the furnishings, there's just a fine layer of dust, as if no one has been in these for quite a while.
So there's probably nothing in the drawers, is there?
I mean, you can, I'll just keep that perception check, because it's pretty good.
Alright.
Yeah, with that perception check, you can open the drawers, yeah, there's nothing in them. There's a Bible in one, as you would normally find in, a hotel room. And as you flip through it, because, you want to see if anyone, left any, I don't know, money in a Bible, you see that, in this Bible, it is very thick. It's like a dictionary, but thicker.
But godly.
Yeah, because because in this world that you are in, you know that there are many, many gods, and it's not a religion necessarily, but it is a well-known fact that there are in fact many gods in this world. Whether you choose to sort of worship them or not is up to individual, but it is known that there are gods.
The only god I know is the truth god.
God, okay.
My character follows the Church of Bob.
One moment. Give me a second. I need to find something. Shit. What page is it on? Shit. I can't find it.
Is there a way that I can pray? Oh, yeah, religion. If I roll religion to get some items.
You're gonna
Like,
pray
pray
Bob
for-
for items?
Wait,
Exactly.
wait, what's happening here? I missed something here. What is
Ask, because you talked about gods. Could I ask, the god of all Bob to give me strength and like a level or something.
If you were like a paladin, probably, but you're not a paladin.
Yeah, no, you unfortunately are unable to do that. Moon, is that all you're gonna do in the room upstairs, or are you gonna kind of continue?
Could could someone catch me up just what I missed, Jen, quickly?
Oh,
I'm just
Moon
upstairs
just looked
poking
around.
through shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moon
Okay,
was
nothing
being
important?
a nosy little beach.
I'm debating. I don't want to waste time, but also I want to try another door.
I mean, you can try another door if you want. I'm not gonna stop
Okay.
you. Okay.
I'm gonna
roll
resolve one more door, and then if there's nothing in there, I'm gonna stop. So,
roll a.
all right.
And
Yeah, I'm
is
gonna
it-
go across the hall to the middle door, right side.
Okay. So, roll another sleight of hand.
And what do I get? Not
Okay.
bad.
So yeah, once again, you're able to pick the lock, and this time there's no visible damage on the outside of the door, unlike last time.
Hell yeah.
And as you walk in, you hear this garbled screech as a goblin
Oh,
appears
shit.
from across the room. And it is now that I'm going to get you to roll initiative. But before you do that, I am
Huh?
going to say you can call out for help to the others right now if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell.
Okay.
Just
So you guys hear Moon's screech, and you also hear the faint gargling of this goblin.
Alright.
And
My character sprints up the stairs
Okay.
using athletics to roll.
Yep, I'll let you guys all join Moon right now before we roll initiative if you'd like.
No, I join Moon, but I hop on Connor's shoulder, or sorry, Vale's shoulder to do so because I feel like I'm a lot slower.
Okay. So yeah, you
Can
can
I,
all
can I roll athletics just for fun? Because I think it would be funny if I got like a 1.
you just fucking
I mean, you
fall on
can,
your
but it's
face
not
on the
gonna do
stairs.
anything. Yeah, if you roll really bad, I'll just make you get stuck on the stairs, but
I got okay. It was 20. It
Okay.
was 18.
you successfully
Can I
make it up
get a
the stairs.
piggyback then?
No! Stop getting piggybacks on Vale! Okay, I'm sorry, Bria. I'm just shutting down all your ideas. I feel bad. But okay, so, if you guys all want to go ahead and roll initiative, if you...
Would I just
Where
click on
is
initiative
initiative?
to roll it?
What the fuck
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
it?
you click on initiative.
Oh,
Not
there-
terrible.
oh, that's how you see it. Oh,
Okay, so, Sprig
Moon,
got
enlighten
a
me.
3. I should not
Yep,
use it. I need
3 from
pencil
me.
for
I
this
lost
shit.
initiative again.
Oh, there it is.
I can't find initiative.
I got 11.
Nice. Oh wait, shit, I need to roll for the Goblins initiative. Fuck. Or I need a pencil! I don't have a pencil!
I have a
I
pen.
can't
Do you want a
find
pen?
it. Oh, there it is.
Does it
I'm
tell
gonna-
me what to...
Oh yeah, I need to roll. Initiative. Bonk.
And Vil, what is the initiative roll for Vil?
Oh, that was 3.
Oh, so you both
2.
do and...
2 plus 1.
Okay, so then... I just need to write this down so I don't forget. Then... Okay, so Sprig and, Vil, you guys are in the same initiative time, but I'll explain how that works in a second. So, I'm really quickly gonna go over, like, initiative and what exactly is, like, expected of it. My face is
Okay.
incredibly red. Holy shit.
Fine.
So, with initiative, this is gonna be pretty short, I think, this one. There's just one goblin. It's probably not gonna take you too long to fight it. But, in initiative, especially if it's longer, and since there's quite a large number of us, I do ask that, you sort of have an idea of what you're gonna do ahead of time, like, before your turn. And if you're planning on casting a spell, sort of knowing how it works, how much damage to roll, that sort of thing. Just so that you, it doesn't take too long to get through everyone's turn. Because the most boring thing about initiative is waiting for your own turn, so if we can kind of get that rolling as smoothly as possible, that'd be great. And of course, the more we do initiative, the more you'll get used to it, that sort of thing. So, no worries if it takes some time now. But yeah. So
Okay.
first in initiative order is Casper.
Yeah. I need to look at what I have. Hold on. I am going. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
this is the first one, so take your time.
I'm gonna take out my short sword
Okay.
and I wanna go up to the goblin and just like
Okay.
stab it.
One thing I forgot to mention is what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how many of you guys know. So generally in initiative, there is an action, movement, and then a bonus action. So your movement is your walking speed. So yeah, in this room is small, so you definitely make it to the goblin. The action would be that attack, and then a bonus action, it has to specifically say that you can do something as a bonus action. So for you, Moon, if you have, you can do 2 weapon fighting, so you basically can make 2 attacks. And then there's also object interaction, which is free, so that would be like pulling out your sword, so that's, yeah. Everything you did is fine, I just wanted to let everyone know.
Yep.
Okay, so I assume you're gonna smack it?
I'm gonna stab it, actually.
Sounds good. 17 to hit, so 17 hits. So then roll damage. The damage is right beside the one that you just, where it should be.
Oh.
5? Okay. Okay, so is that everything you're gonna do on your turn?
Moon.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, my PC's having issues, but I think we're good.
Okay, so you take your sword and do you stab, slash? How are you attacking it?
I'm gonna stab it. I'm going for like heart area, but I don't know how well this is gonna work.
Yeah, okay, so you stab the goblin. It is very obviously that it goes pretty fast. It's not looking too good. Clearly you did do a decent amount of damage. So next in the order is the goblin. So I get to roll now. Doesn't tell me. Okay, so it is going to try and attack you, Casper, because you are the only one close.
Sucks
fair.
to suck.
That's fair. I deserve that.
There's a 4 armor class. I can check.
How do I see that?
It's frozen.
It does, barely. Your armor class is 13, so,
Where is that?
It's the thing that's in the little box right below walking speed. The little shield.
Oh,
thing.
there it is.
Wow, my
Mhm.
face is incredibly pink. Okay. Yes, you take 1 point. No wait, never mind. 3 points of slashing damage.
3 points. How do I?
So
Oh,
if
like
you
that.
click on.
No. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Got it. Haha, 6-9.
Oh my god.
Okay, then after, bonking Moon on the head, Lilith, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'd like to take out my scimitar
Okay.
and bonk it on the head, I guess.
Okay. I like how we're just all bonking things. It's just... No,
Just bonk.
we're not fighting. We
No
are
thoughts,
bonking.
just bonk.
Yeah. Just boop its nose.
Yeah. Okay, so then, yeah, you hit the... Bob, where did the roll things go? Hello?
Hello?
Roll to hit? I assume you move closer to it as well, so you can actually...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do that by Clicking on it, and then
the thing. The
Yep.
Inventory beside the thing.
okay.
Hit /DC. A plus number.
Hit /DC. I see one that says damage.
The one that's beside damage.
Inspiration.
No, here. It's in this inventory place.
Okay.
So if you are under actions and then all, look under attacks then are, then it will say
I see, okay.
range 5 feet, hit /DC, and then damage. You're gonna first click the +4 hit, and if it then
I did that backwards.
why does it say no game activity?
I rolled it 3 times by accident.
I'm not
Oh,
seeing
no.
it. What's going on? One moment.
Do you want me to re-roll right now?
Nope, got it. Okay. 23 to hit? Okay, you hit. Roll damage.
Are you sure that wasn't me being stupid?
Oh no, I'll just take that one.
Okay. 9.
9? Okay, how do you want to kill this goblin?
Chop its head off.
Yeah. Yeah, let's chop its head off.
Wanna kind of how you do that? The visual.
I don't know how to. I take my scimitar thing. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're gonna figure that out. Do I have 2? Can I have 2?
Scimitar, I think.
Scimitar, I think.
And then you
Scimitar?
just whoosh.
Okay. give it a good whoosh.
Nice. Okay,
And
so
the head topples to the ground. The end.
goblin
Can I
is.
keep the head?
Can you? Do you really want to carry a dead
It's
goblin
gonna
head?
smell. I don't want it to smell. Bree, don't take it. It'll smell.
I would take it because it uses intimidation.
Exactly. And I have
Oh.
Connor,
negative
stop.
1 intimidation.
No encouraging her.
I have
Fine, you
negative
can take the
1
goblin
intimidation.
head.
Thank you.
You plus
Louis?
1 intimidation.
Why?
I don't know why, Ivy. I don't know why. Okay, so Rena has plus 1 intimidation. Okay, so that's the end of initiative. I'm sorry for Sprig and Bill. They killed it too fast.
How do I do
Connor, when do you have to go for dinner?
My mom's gonna text me.
So
Like when you have about how much time?
Pardon?
Like when you have like 5 minutes or?
More when she needs help. I'm assuming it'd be in like 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, Moon, what were you gonna say?
How do I de-equip my short sword?
Oh, you don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna carry it around, I guess.
Okay, so after this goblin encounter, you guys go back downstairs, and Uberfin being, hearing Casper screams like, "Blimey, what the fuck happened up there?" And you guys sort of briefly sort of go over.
I hold
what
up the
happened.
head. I hold
Yeah,
up the head.
Bree holds up the head. Uberfin is not pleased at all and says, "Man, you can't bring that into my inn. You'll have to find somewhere else to stay. I guess you could stay here, but there may be more goblins. Good luck, I guess." And Flubberfin sort of leaves. Just walks out the door and starts heading back. Starts heading back to his own inn. But before leaving the door, he says, I guess you could stay at my inn, but you have to leave the head outside." And then heads back to the inn.
At least we got his
The
earring.
tavern/inn. Sorry, what?
At least we still have his earring.
How's good old King doing?
King's
He's still here, right?
King, it seems that he has fallen asleep. In the 10 minutes that you were upstairs, the king has managed to doze off in his chair, and every now and then you see him sort of startle and wake back up and then sort of slouch back down again.
I roll
pick
to
up
scare the
again?
king.
My fucking god, you guys are so mean to my NPCs!
Excuse me, I'm not mean. They're mean.
I want to pickpocket him again.
There's nothing else to pickpocket, okay? You can't.
Alright,
You guys
fine.
leave the tavern and go back to the inn with Flibberfin. I'm putting my foot down.
Can I
Am I still on
pickpocket
Bill's
your
shoulder?
foot?
That's all that matters.
Up to Bill.
Sure.
You've forgotten about me. There we go.
Yeah, I've forgotten about you.
I mean, I guess you could roll to pickpocket again, but I do want to get to like the next.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
so
won't.
you guys aren't stuck here with the king. So I'll just kind of fast forward this a little bit, I guess. I'm assuming you all go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Lilith, you leave the head outside, but you can pick it up again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Allowing this. And you guys all walk in, you head up the stairs that were sort of hidden behind the bar that you had didn't hear. And Flibberfin sort of leads you to these 3 rooms, and he says, "I'm sorry, I've only been able to keep up 3 in case people come back. I guess some of you will have to share." And he kind of unlocks the doors, fills up a little jug with water for each room, and then heads back downstairs where his room is. So, which rooms are you guys staying in? Who's bunking with who?
I can legitimately just sleep in like a drawer.
You literally could.
I'm like half asleep on Ville's shoulder, so I'm just gonna stay here unless I get moved.
Okay, so I guess you
I'll just, since I don't know it, I'll just go and
Okay.
I go.
So, yeah,
I
you
go
and
down.
Bill,
I go down to the bar.
Oh my god.
I
Don't
drink
get-
myself to sleep.
I am gonna say that if you do that, you are gonna have to roll a Constitution save to see if you get a point of exhaustion, which I would not recommend. Thing. If you're hungover then drunk for 2 days, then
Yeah.
you're gonna have to roll a Constitution save. So
Fine,
Would
I
that
pass
be-
out. I pass out on the stairs on the way there.
okay, so Lilith is on the stairs, passed out. Vil and Sprague are sharing a room, and then Casper, I assume, is just taking the whole bed to himself.
Yeah.
So that gives you a long rest. But at the very top,
Did I click long
you
enough?
guys don't need to bother clicking it because nothing really changed in your character sheets. But for move
I
damage,
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep, at the top of your character sheet, there's share, short rest, long rest. You can just regain everything for you. Alright. So I assume you all sleep.
Yeah, before my character goes to sleep, they pull out the collar that they carry with them and just look at it for a while before putting it away and just sadly going to sleep.
Okay.
Get some brooding in there.
Get some painful lore in there. Alright, and now, wait 1 second, there's 4 of you?
Maybe they're not brooding, maybe they're just,
Okay, so,
kinky.
Moon. I am going to get you to roll a
Oh God.
perception.
Why?
Actually, wait 1 second.
Wait.
Actually, yeah, perception.
Wait.
Perception.
I don't like this, but alright.
Perception check, yes.
I'm rolling perception. I can't find perception. I am rolling perception. Oh god. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. 12.
So, in the middle of the night, you are awoken by this breeze, just a gust of cold wind brush against your face, and you are immediately woken up. Okay. As you kind of open your eyes slowly, like quite timidly, you've been woken in the middle of your sleep. You're not too pleased about it.
Yeah.
You see across from you at the end of your bed. Wait, let me just.
Wait, what do I see?
At the end of your bed, a figure.
Oh my god.
Is it the
I feel like I
fish
know where this is going.
You can't make
does
out
the moon
any
get all the
features. I rolled a d4 to see who would get this, I'm sorry.
Okay.
There are no features on this person. As you see them, it is a clear silhouette of what appears to be a younger woman, probably in her early 20s. But you can make out any features, as this woman is not actually, can't actually make out any features because this woman is simply a void of light. It is not a silhouette, it is simply the absence of any light, just pure darkness to make out this figure. And as you sort of, like, are still, like, pretty alarmed, I'd assume, across from you, she kind of just whispers, "Where is it? I need it. Give it to me now." You.
The hell? Sorry.
I'm just gonna stare at her wide-eyed and say something along the lines of, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. You know it's been in the castle all along. Give it to me. I know you've gone in there. I heard the goblins.
The castle? I've gone in the castle. What? I'm still half asleep, bro. I need more context than this.
No.
If it's... Wait, 1 second. Okay, so... you, see as this woman sort of takes a step closer to you, and is now sort of, like, very, very close to the edge of your bed at this point, and sort of, like, leans down and puts her hands, like, kind of, like, beside where your feet are, and leans towards you. And as she speaks, you feel this cold breath of air, coming from, like, her voice, essentially, and she says, "I heard the goblins speak. I know that you are going into the castle, and this will not be the last time you see me." And then, as suddenly the figure disappears, gone. The place that was once void of light, now back up to the same dim level of lighting, being slightly illuminated by a torch just in of your room that Mr. Flipperfit kept on. You go back to sleep?
I just sit up and I just sit there looking really fucking confused for a few hours, and if nothing happens, I go back to sleep. Just turning it over in my head. Tiny little brain cannot comprehend. So eventually I just give up and go back to sleep.
Yeah. Nothing else happens. However, when you do get what can only be considered a night terror of what feels you fall asleep and wake up and fall asleep and wake up, and every time this figure is just in the corner of your room, but it is in fact only get a full night's rest. Okay. It's the morning. Mr. Flipperfin walks his way down the rooms, banging on all of the doors, picking up fucking Lilith from the stairs, and sort of leads you all down for breakfast at the bar. As he does so, he produces more giant jugs of what can only be orange juice, or at least you
Whiskey?
hope it's orange juice.
Whiskey?
What? It's not whiskey,
Whiskey?
no.
Oh. Crazy for your character, just an
someone
alcohol.
to write-
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, Moon, do you, tell the others what you...
My character, Casper, for a while, I sort of just poke at the food that I was given, if I was given food. I don't remember if you said that I was.
He gave it as well as the orange juice.
Alright, yeah, so I just kind of poke at the food for a while, like, pushing it around my plate and stuff, and eventually, I just, like, blurt out, like, I saw something last night.
Guys, no, I have no bar in this anymore.
Can you describe it to us? Casper?
You said my name so suspiciously.
I was gonna say... Yeah.
What were you about to call me, bro?
I was gonna say, one, I don't trust you, and two, I thought you were a ghost for half this time, because Casper the friendly ghost.
Okay, you know what?
Anyway.
Both of those are fair. I wouldn't trust me either, but anyway, last night I woke up in the middle of the night and it was so cold, and there was this figure, but not figure. There was a figure at the end of my bed, and she said something about, like, give it to me, I need it, but she wouldn't tell me what it was. Something about going in the castle that she don't know. And after I fell back asleep, I kept like having these night terrors or dreams. I kept seeing her in the corner of my room. I don't know if it was just a really bad dream, maybe just residual hangover, but it was weird.
Oh, I get that too. Don't worry. That's just my sleep parabola. staring at
Parabola? Your sleep parabola?
me. Yeah.
My
I think
sleep
you mean
parabola demon.
paralysis, buddy. I think you mean paralysis, buddy.
Pulls out dictionary.
I know that in the fairylands that when some people do a lot of shrooms, this happens.
Implying that I've been drugs? Are you implying?
Fairyland seems to be a different kind of fairyland than the one you're describing. In a very not so literal sense.
Shrooms cannon.
Yes!
Something's gotta be in the Wonka bars.
I'm sorry. Are you implying that I'm on some sort of drug?
I was just asking. No need to get all aggressive.
You were not. You didn't ask anything.
I can't say anything got past me on the stairs. But then again, I wouldn't remember.
You were passed out. What do you mean? My character's getting really heated. You were passed out. What do you mean? Nobody seems
they
to be
were passed
believing
out. Maybe you snuck up and did something. I don't know.
Casper is getting heated. Nobody seems to be believing them, and they're a little upset.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Don't
so
worry. I fear parabolas too.
Ugh!
I love this so much. Okay, so
I love your character.
just to kind of get to the point, because I know that we don't have a ton of time, I'll just kind of like skip through this breakfast, sort of avoid chatter, maybe a little bit of small talk, some theories about this figure that you saw. But
Can I try to turn my water into wine?
oh, try and it fails.
Aw.
You have nothing that will. Okay. So then you all walk to the castle, accompanied by Mr. Flippin, and when you get to the big, elaborate, ornate doors carved out of a very, very bright white wood, it says, "Well, this one's up to you. I wish you luck. Do your best in there." And then he sort of pats Lilith on the shoulder and walks away, while kind of eyeing the goblin head that you have dangling at your hip. It's kind of just like, what the... and then walks away back to his tavern.
I hold up the head and wave goodbye.
Okay. So, I assume you guys enter the castle?
Can
Okay.
I roll for insight
wait.
or something?
Before we enter, I wanna check to see if like the door is trapped or anything.
Okay, that can be perception.
I roll
Perception?
perception too.
Just one of you can do it. It's fine.
What would I roll insight for? In what situation?
Sort of to see if someone's lying, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
12?
I'm a great lie detector in that case.
12? Yeah. The door's not trapped. It's quite clear that it's just been beaten up a little bit.
Wait, are we going into the castle?
Can I punch the door?
It's... Sure? Wait, what,
Okay,
why?
what would-
Why do you want to punch the door?
Because it makes a good entrance.
It's barbarian.
I valid kick in the door.
Like, punch through the door? Like a human-shaped hole?
Yeah.
Just roll a strength check. What's a
I
door's
was thinking
AC?
more just to enter.
What's the door's armor class? Okay.
I was just
roll
thinking
to
if
hit the door, actually.
Okay, I got 24, so 19 plus 5.
You hit the door, roll damage. Roll a 1d8. 1d8
so
plus, like, 2.
D-
Well, 1d8.
roll. Okay. 8
Okay, so you kind of
plus whatever.
you get a bit of a running start and you throw yourself into this door, and as you do so, you hear it splinter and then you just fall straight through into the ground on the other side. Successfully,
Is this the castle door?
yes, successfully creating
Okay.
a huge hole in this beautiful door that has now been destroyed. What do the rest of you follow through the hole, or do you what do you do?
I'm gonna go through the hole and just like carefully step over Vil. Vil? Is that his name?
I'm going to hide behind wait, Brie, what's your character called?
Lilith.
Lilith. I'm gonna hide behind Lilith's head, like holding onto her like
Okay.
her hair, and I'm just gonna let Lilith carry me again.
Okay.
I'm hitching rides everywhere.
Hey, can I summon little like water things and like walk up in the sky? Can I do that?
Wait, what?
Maybe at a later level, Brie. I'd say later
Okay,
on.
sure.
With the shape water, you could create like a water staircase. Like, what are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to be Elsa from Frozen.
Oh my. I mean, you
Elsa
can.
Wonka.
Okay, so you're all inside this castle now.
Yes.
And one thing you also noticed after the door was broken down very unnecessarily by Vil, it sort of starts to swing on its hinges a little bit and just, open as if it was in fact unlocked. So, after breaking through an unlocked door, I'll just get one of you to roll perception with advantage,
Me.
I guess. Okay.
Dibs.
I got this.
Dibs.
Oh.
No. Dibs.
You can both
No.
roll it and we'll take the higher number, or one of you can roll it with advantage. I don't care, just, I don't want all four of you to roll.
I got 18.
Okay, so.
I got 1.
Okay, so, as you walk into this castle, you see sort of a large corridor type area, sort of like one you'd see in school, about that size. And off to your right, no, I was not checking my lesson, right? Off to your right, it's just a wall with a door, about halfway down. And then to your left, there's just a short space of wall with elaborate carvings again and paintings, and then there's another hallway off that way. In this room, you can see that there is a very elaborate carpet that has been torn to shreds. As I assume you're kind of like walking around a little bit, kind of just getting your bearings. As you walk down the hallway, you notice that one room off to your left is a kitchen, and then a large, elaborate dining room, and then what appears to be a ballroom/library combination at the end of that hallway. And then at the end of the first hallway, there is a staircase with a lounge type thing. Everything in this castle is very, very pristine, or it used to be. After having the goblins inhabit it for a while, it's clear things kind of took a turn for the worse, as you'd expect. And the once pristine white quartz floors are now muddied with disgusting looking footprints, and scratches from their large untrimmed toenails. There's scratches along the walls, paintings are torn to pieces, everything is just a huge mess.
Do you see any goblins?
You cannot currently see any goblins, there are not any in the hallways, although you do see that there is a goblin in the... There is at least one goblin in the library that is throwing books off of shelves.
Oh dear.
Can we fight it?
Where would we find an alchemy set if we were to find one?
Well, okay, so off to your right in that large room, that is the communal housing area where people who can't afford to stay in other places would generally stay. Then there's a kitchen, dining room, library/ballroom, so you can go into whichever room you need.
The kitchen or the communal room will have an alchemy cassette. What do you guys think?
I think the library or the kitchen.
Kitchen?
There's
Okay.
gotta be a reason for the goblin being there in the library.
They're throwing
Why
the
don't we
book
split up
away.
into groups of 2.
Let's not
That is a
split up.
bad
It's really
idea.
hard. It's
Don't
really
split
hard
up,
to
because
lose.
that makes it so much more complicated. Okay.
Let's go to the kitchen and then we can go fight things afterwards.
Alright.
In the kitchen, as you all sort of enter one by one, as it's a smaller kitchen than you'd expect from a castle. There's one fridge, one stove, and then there's pantries lining the tops of the walls. Some at the bottom. Some really, really, what in some places, shiny tiles, and then Sprig, I assume that you're going to roll an investigation check to find this alchemy kit.
Yes.
Can I check the fridge?
I
and
only
turn
got
on
an
the sink?
8. I'm so mad.
Got an 8?
Aw.
Okay, as you look around this room, start opening cabinets, you realize from a tap on your shoulder from Vil that as he points across the room, the alchemy kit is in fact sitting on the counter behind you. So as Vil sort of starts laughing at you a little bit while you are looking in the complete opposite direction, I assume you go and pick up that alchemy kit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lilith was gonna look in the fridge, you said?
Can I look in the fridge and turn on the sink?
Turn on the sink? Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god. Okay, so
You know,
you
you
turn
get
on the
money
sink.
If you take a photo of that for fast.
Sorry, what?
Dirty water.
Yeah, from the sink comes... Sorry, clear water, but it fills the sink, which is muddied. So the water turns brown as it starts to fill up. In the fridge, yeah, is nothing but just dead body parts from different things,
Can
creatures.
I take an arm?
Can I take you made a
Why did I
mistake.
present? I'm making a note to never give you more body parts. Don't.
We're gonna need a hand.
Yeah, we're gonna need a hand.
we
Thank
gotta
you.
get ahead.
Parts.
I pull out a hand and I know what I do.
I literally just wrote, "Don't give more body parts" in my notebook. Okay. You take an
That'd
arm,
be a great.
I guess.
That'd be a great joke. You pull out a hand. You say, "Hey, need a hand?"
You grab an arm. I don't know. You tie it to the same sort of belt buckle that the goblin head is sort of just like sitting on, resting against your hip.
Perfect.
Anyone else? Anything else anyone wants to do in the kitchen?
No.
Alrighty. Where do you go next?
Library.
Great fighting. Wait, Connor, how much longer do you have?
I probably.
I estimate
probably
half an
not for
hour
one.
until we're done.
You're probably gonna have to go to eat. I
Yeah.
know that we don't want to stop here, but it's also we don't want to stop in the middle of us fighting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but the good lore bit! Oh. We can...
Am I allowed to ask like how big the fight will be, if we were to do it, or do you think we could get through at least the fight? Then
You would be able to get through the fight, yeah. It's not gonna take too long.
Let's go
Yeah.
fight things.
yeah, let's
So,
do the fight and then.
You enter the library?
Yeah.
Alright. In this library you see just walls, like tall, it's tall walls, it's a big building. Just covered like floor to ceiling in bookshelves. Many books though at this point have been scattered on the ground as two goblins together are throwing these things off the shelves. Just kind of babbling back and forth. Do any of you speak Goblin?
No.
Okay, so you don't know what they're saying, but they
Where's
are
primordial.
not Goblin. It's different.
Okay.
So you guys hear them kind of like what sounds like a screechy sort of like guttural tone just coming from their mouths as they communicate, throwing these books viciously off these shelves.
Oh, Sab
roll
speaks
intimidation.
goblin.
Sab does speak Goblin. That's why I planned. So as you enter this room, they turn around and they see you both. Not you both. What? All of you see both of them turn around as you enter initiative.
Wait, can I roll intimidation or not in this case?
That would be different.
Okay.
Do you have any body parts with you?
I do.
I know
Got a
you do.
13.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I'll roll initiative. I got a 10.
10. Oh wait, no, you got a 10. I got a 7.
I got a
So
13.
it goes. Why are there so many 13s? Okay. So it's Rig and Casper. And then it's Lilith and wait, sorry, what was Vil's initiative roll?
10.
10.
Plus 1.
10 plus 1 or
11.
9 plus 1? 11, okay.
9 plus
So
1.
then it's Lilith, oh, wait, I forgot to roll for the second goblin. Shit! Okay. Alrighty, so first up is Sprig and Casper. You guys can just decide who goes first.
Dibs.
You can go.
Okay. You don't want it to be dead first this time, do you? Okay, Sprig, go ahead.
So one of the spells, because we said we were doing like the other thing, I don't technically have Eldritch Blast as a cantrip, but I have Firebolt, which is basically the exact same thing but fire damage. So I'm just gonna roll Eldritch Blast, and it'll be the exact same thing but fire damage.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Would you move closer to them to? I assume you.
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Oh yeah, you don't have to, right?
Does 22
hits?
hit? And then I do. Oh, I only do 2. I'm gonna do 2 to the closer to Goblin.
Okay.
Is that
1? Goblin 1 is closer to you. So 2 plus.
And and then I move to make. I don't know if I need to move, but I make sure that I'm hidden behind everyone.
Okay, so you're behind everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do 2 damage to the first one. Do you need to roll to hit again for a second hit? You do 2 hits.
No, I only can do 1 hit.
Okay, sorry. Casper, go ahead.
It's me. Fuck, I forgot to plan what I was doing.
No
I'm gonna go over to the goblin that isn't the one that who attacked.
Grabbing them as if to like wet people. So yeah, you're gonna have to move closer to that one.
Alright, yeah, so I have my short sword out still, and I'm gonna go over there and just stab him as close to the heart as I can.
Okay, to make... Yeah, okay. Roll to hit. Sword.
Need to find it. There it is.
Oh, shoot, I missed.
Ooh!
Me too. Okay, you hit. Roll damage.
Damage. Where the fuck is damage? There's damage.
Ignore me misclicking the 5.
Okay, so, you managed to wipe out that goblin that was pulling books off shelves. Slash it, and immediately it crumples to the ground on top of this pile of books. Next up is the goblin that, Ivy just hit. So the goblin is going to move closer to Bill. Does a 4 hit your armor class?
No.
I have a 13, so no.
Okay. Goblin swings its mighty scimitar and just goes right beside you, smashing it into the ground, crushing a book, unfortunately. Poor book. The book takes 7 damage. Okay, Lilith.
Yes. I take out the arm from my belt and I throw it right at its temple.
Okay, wait, hold on. That'd be improvised weapon. So... Roll to hit.
How do I do that again?
Just click on one of the hit / DC.
Okay. The only ones I have are, unarmed strike.
Yeah. Unarmed, get it? Haha.
14.
14 misses. So you
Aww.
take this arm, you pick it up above your head and chuck it at the goblin, but unfortunately it whizzes right past it, clattering into the bookcase, knocking off even more books. This poor library is being annihilated.
I just smacked Casper in the face.
Oh my god. Okay, Vil.
Do I just click the +5 or the...
Yeah.
You're gonna have to move
My
closer.
I move closer?
No, the gob... Yeah, sorry.
The one near me, the one that's near
Yeah.
me. That hit the book. So I would hit just the +5, right?
What does it say? I can't see your rolls, I don't know why, but...
Sorry, no, I just wanted to double check.
Oh,
I hit
yeah.
the +5, 'cause I missed- Okay.
Oh, the mighty
8.
attack.
So 13.
13 misses.
So
What
As you
armor
go to-
class is the...
I'm not telling you. So I go to you go to smack this goblin, and once again you just go wide. And then since you killed Goblin 2 in 1 hit, Spray gets back to you.
Yay. Okay, I'm gonna do my firebolt again. Oh shoot, only does 14 hit?
Misses. Oof. Y'all were rolling so
Ow.
good. Anything else you're gonna do on your turn?
I swear.
Okay.
In Elvish.
Fuck! Okay, Casper, go ahead.
I'm gonna go up behind the goblin. Because I think I would be past it by now, wouldn't I? So yeah, I turn and go up behind it, and I'm gonna basically do the same thing from behind. I'm gonna try to stab it as close to the heart as possible with my short sword.
Good.
I'm gonna kill it in one hit again.
That's never.
20, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dirty 20. Unnatural, nasty, stinky 20. Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
Is
Roll
it
damage.
dead?
I don't know yet.
Don't know
Oh,
yet.
wait, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, Moon, get.
Damage. Oh.
It's
Oh.
dead.
Hell
Once again,
yeah.
after this goblin has been just slightly beaten up,
I helped. I killed it too.
I'm
as
great at
I
this.
threw it.
after seeing
Body
Sprig.
part away.
Actually, Sprig, do you want to quickly describe what your firebolt looked like?
It's like, oh, it's not quite normal fire, but for some reason it's tinged like a green, as if it's like slightly not corrupted, but kind of influenced by nature still.
Yeah, Casper, after you see Sprig cast this greenish firebolt, like, hey, maybe I should kill that one too, and you go over and you just stick your sword in its back, and do you guys want to look around now that you guys are out of initiative? Is there anything you want to do in this room, or I will
I roll
pick up the-
perception.
Ow!
I pick up the arm.
Yeah, can I roll perception?
Yep, you guys.
One of the.
Either I'd say you've already rolled perception, so I'd say investigation to see more specifically what's.
Okay.
Is there anything you're specifically looking for, or it's kind of?
Just generally.
Yeah, it's a library. There's lots of books. You notice that they're all in different languages, sort of indicating that everyone in this town is of sort of ethnicity and different places. There's many books, that are fictional, from different travels that have been made, or said to have been made, sort of like historical fiction. Yeah, other than that, there's not really too much of interest, except for the dead goblin bodies lying on the ground. At this point, unless you guys want to do anything else on the floor, I will send you upstairs really quickly, so we can get to the...
I want to
Is
pick
there-
up the arm. I need the arm back.
Thank you.
I wanna just like look over the books really quick, and if I find just like a storybook or something, I don't know, just like a collection of stories or something, I want to pick that up and take it with me.
You can roll investigation as well. Sorry, Connor, were you gonna say something?
I have to go pretty soon. Is there anything I can, like, just before I do, anything in the room that I can take, or would I do
Wait,
perception?
wait.
I will close this up quickly. So,
Okay.
as you guys are sort of searching through these books, when you do find a nice little, it does appear to be like a children's sort of storybook with some
That's okay.
hand-drawn photos in the pages, in the margins, probably by a parent, just kind of to make their kid a little bit more interested in reading, maybe. And as you sort of explore this library, kind of just all get entranced by these books and kind of just like, hang out there for a while, going through these books, and yeah, that is where we will end today's session 0. That was session 0 of the trial on Roll for Chaos. I had so much fun recording it and actually doing it. I loved every second of it. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and comment what your favorite part was. Everyone's support for this project over on Twitch has been absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. If you truly enjoy this, I'd suggest you follow my Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, and you could also join the Discord. The Discord is where I post the most updates, so if you want to know when session 1 comes out, easiest way to know that would be to join the Discord or to subscribe and make sure notifications are on. But I think we all know YouTube isn't the best at sending out notifications. Thank you again so much for watching all the way through, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope to do a lot of really cool stuff with this, so I hope you stick around. That will be all for the first video of Roll for Chaos and session 0 of the trial. I'll see you guys at session 1. I don't know how to end this!